Today I want to talk about fear and about how subtle fear is influencing our lives. And I want to show you an experiment, what fear does, how the mind, because that is what the fear is creating, it's your mind, is also influencing how your body is responding or not, if it's the other way around. So it's 2 degrees Celsius outside. It's not very windy, but I can tell you it's very chilly. My hands are getting very cold. I'm going to go in the water. And cold water, many people fear it. And you know what happens when they fear the cold water? They sense the cold. I have always considered myself being a very fearless person, but it's not true. And I am pretty sure it's the same for you, because fear hides in many things. It hides in actions, it hides in non-actions, it hides in beliefs, it hides in cultural things, it hides in habits. So what is fear? Fear is anxiety for something that has not happened yet, or when you're in a big chaos or a big turmoil and the fear is right at the moment. So there is the fear of the unknown. I don't know what's going to happen. I need to know what's going to happen. So it's the fear of losing control. There's the fear of not being valued, seen, heard. It's a trap for me as well. And I just watched a video of Tony Robbins, and I've done many seminars of the man, and he says it's a human need to being valued, to being needed. Well, yes, in the 3D world, probably yes. In the matrix where you all live in and what you perceive as your reality, yes, that is where it is a human need. But it is also limiting you, and it's also making you make the wrong decisions. Because if you feel not being seen, not being heard, not being valued, you might say things or do things that are not in your best interest or in the other people's best interest. But you don't know any better. And we all align and agree with it by saying, yeah, but it makes sense because we all have the need. And that's why Tony Robbins says it's one of the 6 human needs. The need of being seen, heard, and valued. But it's restricting you. It's limiting you. There's another need. There's the need to being loved. There's the need of to know. There's the need to control. There's and all of these things are fear-based, because we cannot be in the moment, because we anticipate an outcome. Fear can be in the past, that you fear, that you still feel the anxiety of things that happened to you in the past. But fear is so subtle. We are often not aware that many of our decisions are fear-based, and therefore they are based on lack. It is so healthy being in cold water, because your skin gets revitalized, your metabolism gets revitalized, your there's parts in the back, it's called brown fat in your neck, that grows, which helps your metabolism. It quiets your mind. That is the biggest reason why I do it. Because if you're not with your body, and if you're distracted, the body gets really cold and it starts to shake and shiver. And I will probably be shivering because I will be talking to you in the video, because I can't focus on me. I'll be focusing on the camera. But don't worry, it's okay. I know what I'm doing. Yeah? I've been in the water all my life. But I want to show you how our body does everything that our mind commands. And how often our mind commands is subconscious. So I'm going to go and get changed and get ready to go into the water. So stay tuned, don't go away, because the whole experiment is going to come where I'll show you that fear for cold is not needed. So I'm in the water now, and I estimate it's about, well, 6, 8 degrees maximum. So I'm gonna go and walk into the water, and I will concentrate and focus on feeling warm. That is what I should do. If my body starts to shake, I'll just tell myself I'll be warm, I'm okay. And now my feet are already starting to feel uncomfortable because they get cold. But that's good, they get used to the water. All right? Yeah. The body perceives what the mind believes. So if your mind believes this is crazy, this is scary, this is reckless, this is cold, well, that's exactly what your body perceives. All right? So I put my hands up because they perceive, the feet and the hand perceive the cold a lot more. And this is just the best sensation. The tingling of the water on your skin. It's just the outside of the body that's getting cold. Just hang on, don't go away. In the meantime, just like my YouTube channel and just give a thumb or ask me questions in the comments. And I start to get to feel the cold because I'm talking and not focusing. And know also that around me a little tiny film of warm water starts to happen. Not warm, but warmer, because my skin warms it up. So if I now would go swimming, it would be a lot colder. So I perceive no cold, I perceive pure joy, bliss, the feeling on my skin. But of course, at some point I do need to get out. And I was speaking to a firefighter at some point, and he said, after 1 minute, you get hypothermic. I said, well, that's all in your mind. But it's proven. Yes, so? Because we all fear and we all believe the scientific research. Now, this is my first time in the season, so I'm not going to overdo it. The worst part is yet to come, and that is getting out of the water and getting changed. I estimate this will be roughly a minute, maybe more, I don't know. Wow. This is it. Wow, this was truly amazing. Okay, got changed, and you just, you know, the skin feels so fresh. Oh yeah, it's cold, but if you don't label it as cold, it feels ecstatic. So it's something really interesting. I now need to go and move because the cold blood of my arms and my legs will soon start to enter my body, because that is something the body does. It protects the vital organs. So it shuts off here, here and in your limbs, so that the cold blood cannot enter the body. So I now need to go start moving. but you don't know what you miss. This really is so amazing. This feels so great and it's so healthy. See you next time. Don't forget to like my channel.